Well, James Green is alongside me, and we're going to start with big developments around the future of Liverpool left-back Andy Robertson, who it appears could leave this month. Fill us in, James. Incredible, really. Robertson to Spurs, potentially.
Potentially. Well, Tottenham are in preliminary, I should say, talks with Liverpool over his signing. Scotland captain, as we know, is out of contract in the summer. Look, the talks have started, but they're expecting an outcome in the next few days. Now, this was a player that was on Tottenham Hotspur's radar for the summer, and you think he'd probably have quite a few suitors in the summer as a free transfer, but that's been accelerated because of Tottenham's immediate need for cover at left back. Ben Davies having a fractured ankle certainly would have pushed forward this. So look, it's come a bit left field for a lot of us. It's a big name, literally, and a big signing. It's come from left back, yes. So look, this could move quite quickly, this one, but a lot will rest on Andy Robertson and what he wants. And had quotes recently where he said he'll discuss his options with his family before making a decision. He has a lot of respect for Liverpool as well, so he'll discuss what they want from him for the remainder of the season. But yeah, very interesting one this lunchtime.
Let's start with it from a Liverpool point of view. So you'll be getting money in, which you wouldn't be getting in the summer. You'll benefit financially. But when you look at the squad, is it not already a little bit thin defensively? Would they not have to get a replacement in?
Yeah, they definitely would, of some sort. They've got Kostas Tsimikas currently on loan at Roma. He hasn't particularly had a great loan spell this season, so they could recall Tsimikas back into the squad to be back up for Milos Kerkez. They are short Giovanni Leone. His injury at centre-back left them short centre-back, missed out on Mark Gay, as we've been discussing. That leaves just Konate, Van Dijk and Joe Gomez. Right back, they're still not necessarily set with Conor Bradley and Jeremy Frimpong playing a little bit further forward at times too, but it would leave them short left back. So it's a discussion I'm sure Liverpool are having internally. Can they bring in a suitable replacement? Not only that will help them out immediately, I think Liverpool will be looking at longer term as well to provide suitable competition to Milos Kerkez. But Kerkez has started to perform and settle into Liverpool's side a little bit more. So you would say they would have to have some sort of movement. They can't just go into the remainder of the season with just Milos Kerkez as their only left back.
A bit short at centre back as well when you look at it. And from a Spurs point of view, is he exactly the kind of solid, experienced pro that could make a difference for them, not just on the pitch, but in the dressing room as well?
Yeah, 100%. Look, this is the experience. The lack of leadership has been something that's been talked about since Thomas Frank arrived at the club. When he did his assessment of where the squad's at, he looked at that squad and he was lacking leaders. And Andy Robertson looks set to lead Scotland at the World Cup. This is a vitally experienced Premier League player. He's been at the club for 9 years. Just £10 million he cost from Hull City 9 years ago. Won the Premier League. He's bought just great experience, great partnership with Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's been, no doubt, one of the bargains of the Premier League era, really, the impact he's made at the club. But it's that leadership and that experience that Tottenham Hotspur craves so much right now. It also means that Jed Spence, who's been deputising the left-back, while Destiny Udogie, their first-choice left-back, has been struggling with injury, he can now move and focus on his development as a right-back to offer competition for Pedro Porro. We know Tottenham just signed Sosa from Santos, a 19-year-old Brazilian, but that's one for the future. They'll want to see him progress, but having an experienced head like Andy Robertson in that side is only going to benefit.
Tottenham Hotspur have sent shockwaves through the Premier League after making a bold and unexpected approach to Liverpool over a sensational move for Andy Robertson. With an explosive swap deal involving Micky van de Ven now firmly on the table. As the transfer window heats up, this potential blockbuster has instantly become one of the most talked about stories in English football. With Robertson entering the final months of his Liverpool contract, Spurs see a rare opportunity to land one of the league's most accomplished and respected left-backs. The Scotland captain's leadership, elite experience, relentless energy, and attacking quality could immediately elevate Tottenham's left flank and bring a winning mentality into the dressing room. For a club pushing to cement itself among the Premier League's elite, Robertson represents both quality and character. Liverpool, meanwhile, are reportedly open to discussions as new head coach Arne Slot weighs up a defensive reshuffle. Micky van de Ven has emerged as a highly attractive option for the Reds, with his blistering pace, physical power, and calm ball-playing ability seen as an ideal fit for Liverpool's high defensive line. At just 23, the Dutch defender offers long-term value and aligns with Slot's vision of building a dynamic, modern backline. Preliminary talks are already underway, and insiders suggest the situation could move quickly, with a decision potentially coming within days. Fans on both sides are divided, some excited by the possibilities, others stunned by the sheer scale of the proposal, while rivals across the league watch closely as the drama unfolds. If completed, this swap deal could redefine both clubs' defensive setups and go down as one of the most jaw-dropping Premier League exchanges in recent memory. One thing is certain, the transfer window just exploded into life, and all eyes are now locked on this developing blockbuster.